This short video will provide an overview of proper business formatting of a letter that is more than 1 page in length. As with any business letter, we will begin with the date line at about 2 inches from the top margin. Do not change the top margin to 2 inches, as any continuous page begins with a 1-inch top margin. Instead, hit about 3 enters before keying the date line. Note that if a letter almost fits on 1 page, you may decrease this top margin to allow it to fit on 1 page. Keep the default 1-inch side margins for a letter. And the basic letter format is keyed as covered in the block and modified block letter lessons earlier in this class. Note that this letter contains a subject line. As shown in this example, do not key subject in a business letter. For a reference line, we would key RE: and then the reference. And note that medical correspondence often uses the patient's name as a reference line. The formatted letter shown here also illustrates how to format lists when they occur in a business letter, whether the lists are numbered or bulleted. When keying a multi-page letter, a header is required on the second and succeeding pages. A minimum of 2 lines of letter text from the body of the letter must be carried over to the next page. The second page can not only contain the closing elements of a letter, such as the complimentary close and elements that follow it, or just reference initials, or just the enclosure notations. 2 lines of body text must appear on the second page. This means that a hard page break may be required to force text lines onto the next page. And note the Enter key should not be used to move text to the next page. To create the required heading for the second and subsequent pages, insert a header by doing the following. With your cursor at the beginning of the second page, we're going to insert a header. Click Insert on our menu bar, and we're going to go to our header area. Click the down arrow key, and we just want a blank option, a blank style here. Let's key the recipient of the letter, so this is who's going to get the letter. Hit Enter, type page, hit a space, and then to get automatic page numbering, we're going to insert the page here. If you just key the page, it won't update it if you have more than 1 page here. So we're going to click on our number, page number, and we want current position, and that would insert the page number right where our cursor is at. We want a plain number, so we'll hit that. It automatically puts on page 2. We're going to hit Enter again, and we're going to insert our date. Up in the date and time, click on that. We want it to be the month, day, year format, and we'll say OK. Automatically puts in our date. Tap Enter one more time to leave a blank space between the header and the first line of text. Because the header should not appear on the first page of the letter, turn off the header by entering into the options group here, and we want to make sure that this is checked on here, different first page. Make sure there's a check mark there, and that suppresses it from being shown on the first page. Once the header is set up correctly, it will show on all succeeding pages, and because we inserted the page number, it will continue to number the pages automatically. The rest of the letter is formatted per the modified block format covered earlier in this course. And please print the letter format sample found in Blackboard and save it to use as a reference in future business technology courses.